Hi, you've tuned into the Michael Rosen channel here on YouTube. I'm Michael Rosen.
Michael Rosen channel here on YouTube.
It's all about me doing poems and stories from my books.
The poems and stories
are mostly about when I was a kid, though some of them are about me being a
dad.
What happens is I stand here, just like this, and
Michael Rosen
spiel. What you see is what you see is what you see
is what you see is what you
see is what you dad. Now, it'd be great if you subscribed. That is, you become a dad. Look out for the subscribe
button.
That way, you see when I put up new vids. What happens, you see, is that I make new vids every few vids, and then I post them up, one vid for a video. So if you subscribe, you get to see the new ones just as they come
hot off
the press.
Sometimes
my mum and Mum used to go out.
this meant
That my brother had to
babysit
me.
He hated it. Because I just
wouldn't go to bed.
when he told me to. After a few months of this, my mum and dad tried something new. Just before they went out, they said, okay. Will you go to bed?
I can't get a moment's peace around here. I lay there waiting to hear the front door close. Slam! Slam!
I'm not taking any notice of my mum. I put my book behind the eye with my face peeping round. His eye, on the edge of the face, looks into my book, and he looks at us all fed up and he says,
Go to bed, 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 go to bed.
Would you believe it?
the little pig, and the door's jammed, I'll have to break it down.
Oh, when I get inside, he's gonna be in for big trouble.
And me, I'm standing there smiling all over his big face. I dashed out off to bed faster than an electronic rat. My mum. Horrible. I was starving.
Once a boy called Richard came to school
And said, I can hit. Yeah, I bet you can't. We all went onto the playground. He said, right.
Who wants to go?
So Trevor said,
Me. and he starts up talking in his spooky voice. Wallace the Conqueror, Wallace the Conqueror, Galaroo to sleep, Galaroo to sleep.
And it went on.
He's hypnotized.
Blimey.
Suddenly, the going in bell went. Bong. At that, Trevor goes and stands up. He just stands up. After that, we used to go around telling people. And Richard, he'd hear us saying all this and he'd go,
And Richard, he'd hear us.
all I had for breakfast was one apple and 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 wow!